What is up, everybody? So, you can see, damn it, I did it again, didn't I? Oh, I just realized it's upside down. Let me flip this. Give me a second here because I am special, not realizing this. I did this yesterday too. All right, let's see. We can get this to work again like it did yesterday. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Cosmics, thanks for stopping by. Trying to get this situated again for today. There we go. I don't know if DJ will join me today. He joined me yesterday. So we'll just have to see. And can I get this to stay where I want it? Let's try that and see what it looks like. It's a little bit off. All right, let's do this. It's so shaky. Hold on, let me turn it off. Let me get it in position. Assume the position. Yeah, I was on MTG Roundtable today. Usually, I'm not able to get on due to the fact that I coach my daughter's softball team, but we canceled practice today, and because we had rain and other things going on. So, hey, what's up, Taco Tony? I don't know if you saw, but yesterday you won 2 free pools into the pool game. I did a giveaway yesterday. I'll probably be doing another one tonight for that. So, yeah, it was I gave away I think 6 free pools last night. So might be giving some more away tonight if I can get this shit figured out again. For some reason, I cannot get my camera to do what I want it to do. All right, let's see how that looks. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. There we go. All right, we are lined up now. Oh, damn it. Let me take my hat off. I had it lined up and then hit it with my head. I did this so many times last night because I was wearing my hat. Okay, there we go. All right, so how's everyone doing? I've been busy. In case you guys haven't heard, I got let go from my job that I was doing, but I'll find something else. I was out doing some like Instacart today to make some money while I look for a job. But yeah, it is what it is. Shit happens, life happens, and you just got to move on, right? So just to show you guys, oh, there we go. Look at that explosion. Brand new sleeves. I love it. Anyways, these are all the things that don't matter. These are all the cards that are given away with the extra spins. So that's fun. Let's get those on here. I need to put some syrup on them so they're sticky. Playing 52 card pickup with magic cards. All right, let's see if we got them all the right way here. I hate Ultra Pros. Yeah, I got lucky. I made I had a couple orders today where I got some good tips. I think 2 of the orders I did were over 70. So I do have diamond status, so I get priority access. And my wife had that. We kind of do it together. So we always Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it. There's funds are funds. Like sometimes you just don't have the money and it is what it is. But I mean, I try not to judge people, you know. Times are hard, things happen. What's up, investable collectibles? Thanks for stopping by, bud. So yeah, I can try not to send these everywhere. So so basically, as you guys can see, it's already been kind of randomized. Yeah. So like I so the last order I had today, I wasn't happy, but at the same time I get it. Like, they tipped pretty well, so I wasn't gonna complain too much, but I had to carry 6 Costco cases worth of water up 3 flights of stairs and leave it at their door. Yeah, that was fun. So I was like, man, I don't need a gym membership with this. So so yeah, as you guys can see, there's going to be actual cards in here. There's things that say play booster. Um, I'm still working on. I'm getting a Markov Manor, and I don't know if I want to get like a second, maybe like a Dom or a Streets of Capenna or something to throw in here as like packs that you can get. But then there's the wheel spot plus cards. So the way this works is if you pull this, I'm going to have a 6-sided die. I don't think I'm going to use this big of a die. Well, maybe, yeah, that'll work. Yeah. So, anyways, it's a squirrel on there for DJ. I have like 20 of these. He's probably going to want one. I should probably send him one. This is a store I used to go to in Fresno called Crazy Squirrel Game Store. So I bet you anything he would love this dice. But anyways, what'll happen is if you pull this, you get an extra spot on the wheel to win a prize card, and then you roll the dice, and it's like, oh, you rolled a 5. Okay, from this pile of stuff, we're gonna randomly give you, they're not bulk, but they're not like $5 cards. They're anywhere between 25 cents to $2. So then you'd get 5 random cards like this put into your stuff with your pools. It's similar to how Twiddler does his little buy-in thing. So yeah. So I mean, there's a Jace of Perfected Mind foil. There's new Markov lands, Leyline of the Guild pack. There's even some like, look at that. This thing is like minty fresh. So it's like, that thing. It's pretty clean. It's like $3 or $4 for this ivory cup, maybe 5. I'm not sure. But there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's a Deepest Might in here. There was, I swore I saw like the Winota in here. Yeah, there's Swiftfoot boots. I mean, there's all kinds of playable cards in here. There's a Shattered Sphincter. No, God, I can't talk. Shattered Sanctum. Wow, Shattered Sphincter. That's a. That must go well with that Beaver card we were talking about earlier at the round table. Look, there's shock lands. There are fetch lands in here. I don't know if I can. Yep, there's a fetch land. Marsh Flats. What's up, super fast? But yeah, I mean, you're gonna get your money's worth out of this game. All the Bandit Lord, full Halo Fountain, Ember Cleave. Look at that one. Foil retro frame Stomping Grounds. Yavimaya. I even have some stuff still coming too. I've got it's the one from it's the Morgul knife or whatever. It's supposed to be like the Shadow Spear from Lord of the Rings. It's a Surge foil that'll be in here. It's from Twiddler. I have a box coming from him. There's some Triomes to put in here. I think there's still some stuff to put in here that I haven't gotten yet. And by the way, super fast, I did not receive the playmat yet, so it's probably coming in tomorrow. But when it does, I'll put it right here for a little bit, and then I'll caress the turtle a little bit. No, I'm kidding. But no, there's a spot on my wall over here that I'm going to put it on. So, and let me flip the camera real quick so you guys can see. So I went on vacation and my damn playmat fell off the wall while we were gone. So I got to fix that. And I got to put it back on there. So it's like, woo, look at the lights. So yeah, it just looks weird with lights without the playmat. So I gotta fix that. But anyways, let's flip it back to the good stuff, right? Um, so yeah, if you guys haven't, what's up, local taco or teco, not taco, taco. What's up, Brandon? So, yeah, let me throw. Let me see here. No, I don't want to do that. Can't. Let's let's shift it over to this. See if I can add something. I had it in last time. Oh, that's right. I know what I did last time. All right. So you guys can all see if you haven't seen it yet. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may have not. Let's see. Can we do it like that? Can we do it like that? Let's do it like that. All right, everybody. So if you haven't seen it, I mean, it's been kind of advertised everywhere. But $5 a pool. If you're a Patreon member, there are benefits, added benefits, which, you know what? I will go over them real quick. So if you do become a Patreon member, there's some little added bonuses to being a Patreon member when you buy pools for the pool game. So I got to go to the post that I put in the Patreon. And I think I have to, I don't remember if I have it shown or if I have that one specifically for anybody to see. Yes, I think everybody can see it as long as if they're not a Patreon member. So the way it works is if you are a private or a specialist, you will receive one additional spot on the wheel with your 5 pools. So on this thing it says buy 5 pools, get 1 spot. If you're a specialist or a what's the other one? Or a private, you'll get 2 spots for every 5 pools. So you get an additional spot on the wheel for every 5 more than other people. And then if you're a corporal or a sergeant, for every 5 pools you buy, you get an additional pool added. So you get 6 pools for the price of 5. And you'll receive the additional 1. So I know it's going to get complicated, but if you're a Patreon member and you send me, I want 10 pools, I will tell you everything you need to know on what you're getting. But if you're corporal or sergeant, you'll get 6 pools for the price of 5, and you'll get 2 wheel spots versus everybody getting the 1 wheel spot each. And then lieutenants receive 2 additional pools, so you get 7 pools for the price of 5, and you get 3 wheel spots versus 1 for every 5 you buy. I know, super complicated, but you know what? Like I said, you want to buy your pools, send me the money. I'll figure it out if you're a Patreon or not. Also, yes, I do have the free members set up. I have all the other stuff. I think free is so you can get in and see everything, and then you can decide from there if you want to come up. But yeah, it's going to be fun. As I was showing you some of the stuff that's in here. Packs will be opened if you get the pack card play booster. It gets opened similar to the Twiddler thing. See, we even got this little guy here. Let me make it large again. Large and in charge. There we go. So we got this guy here. We got a couple of those in there. I got a foil one, regular one, extended art one, some fun stuff. But yeah. So, anybody have any questions? I mean, if you've done the Twiddler pool and some of the other people's, you should pretty much, it's pretty similar. The only thing that's changing is like all the extra stuff you get with everything if you buy in that. Let's see. We'll go to that layout for right now. Because what I'm doing is I have all these binders that I have cards in that I'm trying to take out to put into this pile of like the what is it, the prize wheel plus cards thing. So I'm just trying to make that stack decent, and then if there's any cards that I've missed that are worth money to be added in. One thing I am working on, guys, is to get a. I will post it on. Thanks, Cosmic. I mean, hey, bro, whatever you can do, if that's what you want, I'm more than happy to have you as a free member. That's fine with me. But yeah, I'm working on figuring out if there's any cards I missed in here, and then adding them to the pool game if they're worth some good money. They're only worth like a quarter. They go over into the other pile, like I said. But yeah, I don't expect the game to sell out, but if we do get to a point where I'm all thumbs tonight, just dropped a bunch. Can't talk, can't grab things. I'm just a mess. Anyway, if we do get to a point where we get high enough in the tiers, I will throw in a full collector box into the mix. Like I've been saying, that Thunder Junction box, the Play Booster box, is completely 100% being given away. Like I said, if one person buys pools, which that's not the case, I've already had a couple pools people buy, but if let's say one person wanted to buy, they would win the box. I'm legitimately going to give them the box. But if we have 10 people buy pools, then one of those 10 people is going to get it. I'm not going to hold stipulation on this particular prize of the booster box. Hey, that's all right. Thanks for stopping by, Taco Tenny. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit that like. Really helps me out. But I'm gonna put, if I do the giveaway later, you will go on the wheel, so don't worry about it. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the prizes. So on the, was it that? I don't even know. I'm so lost, so confuddled and other things. Anyways, yeah, so the box will get given away. What I want to do is, let's say Cosmic wins the box. I would message Cosmic and be like, hey, I can either send it to you completely sealed, or if you do me the honors, I'd like to open it on the channel as like content, and then I'll ship you the contents of the entire box to you. You know what I mean? So it'd be, hopefully somebody would be like, yeah, just go ahead and open it. But I get it. If you like opening packs and you want to open it at home, that's cool. I get it. I mean, I'm my name's Chris McCarthy. I'm a Magic addict. I've been a Magic addict for 20 something years. I like gambling. I like rolling dice and seeing if I get something. My wife actually gets mad at me sometimes when we I don't like slot machines. She loves playing slot machines. I hate slot machines. It's just mindless pressing buttons hoping that you win. I'd much rather go play table games where it takes a little bit of skill. But that's just me. I've been playing cards since I was like 5. Like, my dad taught me chess at 6. I played Uno. I played, Skip-Bo, Millsborn, all kinds of different card games. And eventually I started playing Pokemon at like 9. And I would go to tournaments and beat people playing the Haymaker decks. Yes, blackjack is very fun. The only problem is when you go to the casinos, most of the time it's like, what, 6 deck? Like 5-6 decks. So you really got to know like your odds. Ooh, yeah, cribbage is a fun one too. So me and my dad and my uncle used to play 3-handed. I don't know if you've ever played 3-handed cribbage, Cosmic, but that definitely has some weird element to it. But yeah, God, what else have I played? I never got into Pinochle. Never played Pinochle. My family plays this game called Razzle Dazzle. It's a weird pitch game, kind of like Spades and Hearts. But yeah, I've played almost every game you can think of when it comes to cards. Yeah, no, it's very rare to come across a place that does single deck. I mean, you'll get lucky and find like 2 deck, maybe 3, but most of the time they're 4 to 6. I have a funny story. So we were in Vegas. This was back during I want to say Modern Masters, the first Modern Masters when they had the GP in Vegas, and we went to the Bellagio, and they wanted to play blackjack, and it was me and a couple of my friends, and we didn't do well in the tournament. We're just having fun, so we went to the Bellagio, and Bellagio. I don't think they do single deck because I think it was 4 deck, and so they go to sit down, and there's a dude sitting in the anchor seat. I won't play unless I get to sit in the anchor because I actually know how to play blackjack. Like, and this guy was sitting anchor, and he was just garbage. Like the dealer would be showing a 4, and he's got like 14. Like the guy who's sitting anchor has 14. He takes the hit, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like you pass that, because the number one rule in blackjack is the dealer always has a 10 underneath. That's the number one rule. It's either 10 or ace. And so he's sitting there and he's like, oh, it's like either 14 or 12. And he takes the hit and he takes the 10. He busts out. Dealer flips over the 4, hits a 7, 21. And it's like, oh, and he did this like multiple times. And the people at the table were getting pissed too. Finally, he like scrubs out, loses. And so I sit down, and the first deal that comes to me, I get 3 deuce, and dealer's showing like a 6. And so he comes to me and he's like, you want to hit, right? It's a free hit. And I was like, no. He goes, why not? You get a free hit. You might, blah, blah, get like 15 or this. I'm like, are you trying to bait me? Like, I was like, no, I don't. I stay. And he's like, you're staying on a 5. I was like, yeah, why would I stay on a 5? You've got a 10 underneath. Why would I take your 10 spot? So he's like, all right. So he flips over, and he's got like, I think it was like 14 or 15 sitting there. Immediately flips his card over. It's a 10. Busts out. Dealer busts out. We all win at the table. And so we played for probably like an hour, right? And I think I was up maybe 300, but everybody else at the table, I shit you not, was up like 1,000. And I finally was like, you know what? I want to go back, get some sleep. Everybody at the table tipped me $50 because I sat there and I ate cards to save the table so that the dealer would lose. And so they, I made them all money. So they're like, here's $50 from each of us. So it's like, I love playing blackjack. I love playing craps. So I didn't know how to play craps up until probably like 3 years ago. And I started playing craps, and that game is fun. I actually was when I went to, what was it? MagicCon last year. I went to play at the Cosmopolitan, and I started with $50. And luckily when I got there, it was $10 bet. And eventually like they bumped it to 15. So I was doing like $10 field and just playing field, and I really don't like bet on a lot of the different stuff yet because I'm still trying to like learn it. But I was betting $10 field, and I think I got all the way up to like $400 just betting on $10 field. And one of the things, it's a really weird component of the game, but you have to watch who's throwing because they will get into a pattern, especially if you're doing like field play. So field is 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I think it's 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 8 numbers because it's like the middle 4, which are the easiest numbers to hit, are not field numbers. So I think it's like 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, no, 6, 7, 8, and 9, I think. Anyways, point is a playing field, and I was watching this guy, and when he threw, he would hit 2 field rolls, and then he would hit a non-field roll, and then he would hit 2 field rolls, and then a non-field roll. And he did this, and the dude was like on fire. He threw like 50 times before he finally crapped out. And that's where I made like a good portion of my run was on this one guy just throwing this pattern. It was really weird, but I watched it. And so I was just like, I'm just going to bet this pattern. I'm going to bet the way he's throwing. And I made money. And it's interesting how when you play with people, it's a lot about their patterns. Like I play poker. I love poker and I'm really good at poker. Um, and you have to learn the tendencies of the people you're playing against. And I think that's why I've always been good at Magic too, is because you can bluff in Magic, or you can pick up on the tells in Magic, like if somebody's got it or not. And so that's why a lot of people like Efro. If you know who Efro is, the pro player of Magic, also plays professional poker. David Williams, he plays professional poker. He also played Magic. It has a lot of similarities between the two games. And so that's why I find it interesting that a lot of people who play Magic love to play poker or any of the type of gambling games. But anyways, went off on a whole side tangent there, but that was fun. Yeah, no, I love craps. I'm glad I finally learned it. But I so I even have so I went to the Goodwill one day and I found a craps layout, or not a craps layout, a roulette layout, because I love roulette too. I play roulette, and I found a roulette layout, and it was like $7. What's up, Fish Games? Thanks for stopping by, bro. So I bought this roulette layout, and I bought chips. So I have chips and stuff in my house. Like if I ever get like people to come up here in my neck of the woods and hang out, I've got a table to play poker. I've got a roulette thing. I want to get a craps layout so that I can play craps here. Plus, because my wife wants to learn craps. So, but yeah, I have a good. I think they're 11.5 gram chips. They're clay chips. So I have legit fun chips. None of that plastic crap. But yeah. So how's everyone doing? What are you guys doing tonight? Let me write some names down here so I can do a giveaway in a little bit here. What video game you playing, Fish? Actually, I don't need to write it down. I'll just open up the wheel thing. Duh. Told you, I'm all over the place tonight. Let's see. I don't think I've ever. I don't even. I'll have to look that up because I don't even. Maybe I know what that is. Oh, so this is like old school Warcraft mixed with like some other stuff is what it kind of reminds me of. Like more 3D though. Mail day. Oh yeah. Well, if you buy a pool game, you'll have more mail for mail day. Just kidding. Oh, that's cool. See, I'm the weird artist. I suck at drawing. I suck at like that type of art. But you give so I'm working on trying to start an LLC for my pottery business because I did pottery in high school and college and I absolutely loved it and I was really good at it. So that's my art is like hands-on art. So I like throw pots and stuff and I want to make my own pottery business. And in high school, I used to make bongs for people. And so I was actually talking to, because I live up here in Washington. So I was talking to a couple places that sell like glass bongs and stuff. What's up, zombie? Thanks for stopping by, bro. And so I throw I used to throw bongs and stuff and make them for people. And because I was good and a couple of my other friends were good, we were kind of like TAs, so we got to load the kiln so that the teacher wouldn't break them. And I talked to a couple glass shops around here, like the smoke shops that sell glass bongs. And I told them, I was like, if I brought you in some ceramic bongs, would you guys sell them on commission? And they're like, hell yeah, we'd do that because they don't have anybody that does it. And there are people that look for shit like that, like the ceramic bongs rather than glass. So my mother-in-law makes jewelry, so that's actually a pretty cool thing to do. Are you thinking about like a specific type of jewelry, like kind of like I've seen people do like chainmail type stuff, or like more like I don't want to say dragon tone, but like like dragon claw and like the little gem inside and things like that, or like what kind of like I want to say like genre, but rings. Okay. See, I have this is my wedding ring. It's a tungsten carbide ring that I wear. I didn't like the traditional gold ring. So I told him, and plus like blue and black are like my favorite colors. So that's the wedding ring I got. Of course, she got like the fancy Fugazi, diamonds and stuff in there. So definitely, dude. I mean, Brandon, I would definitely send you one. The only problem is I don't have a kiln. I need a kiln. I have a wheel, I have clay. All I need is a kiln. I can start firing stuff, and so that's why I want to do the LLC to try to take out like a small business loan and then buy the kiln through the business and have it all through that. So if anything were to happen, like it's not under my name and all that other stuff. So oh, it's starting to freak out. No, don't do it. Okay. So yeah, it's I want to get a website up, all that, ship it out. Like people want to buy it, ship it to them. That pay whatever. And yeah, I mean it'd be super sweet to have that as my business. So I'm working on that in the background. Yeah, no, I did Uber and Lyft in San Francisco when we used to live in California, and I wrote everything off on my taxes. We got back like 10 grand that year on my taxes. So finally got some diamonds, 20 accent. Oh, that's cool. So you make the rings and then you like set the diamonds in there. Like, do you make like a claw or like a ring setting? I can't even get my hand in it. A ring setting, and then like you just put the diamond in it. Oh, you use like a jeweler's loop to, or is it like the little eyeglass thing to be able to see? Like you put it in your eye or whatever, or do you have like the glasses where it's like you kind of fold it down so it magnifies? I want the weird headset. You know what's funny is my so let me grab it real quick. It's actually right here. So I want to see if you guys can guess what this is. So my wife bought this, right? Okay. So I don't even know if I know how to. Oh, here we go. So you turn it on. No, maybe she. Maybe, there we go. So you turn it on. She bought this thing. Can you guys figure out what the hell this is? It's a flashlight, but for what? you can guess what it is, I'll show you. I'll show you. No, it's not your head, but you're close. Yes, you wear it, but where? Where do you wear it? Yes, it is. It's so. Let me flip the camera around so you guys can see. I have my headset on so I can. Yeah, it's a neck light. So let me flip around real quick. You literally wear it right here. So what you do is you have, like, if you're laying in bed and you want to read, it literally is a reading light. And I was like, well, just wear it around the house and then I just spotlight your titties. And she got mad at me. Oh man, I thought that was so funny. Yeah, it's very much like glasses, but instead of wearing the glasses, it's just you wear it around your neck. It's hilarious. Let's see. Okay, so that's the last one I'm missing on here. I think cosmic seeds. All right. Oh shit. Nope. Didn't want to do that. All right. So do I have you on? Yep. Okay. So all right. So I'm gonna throw this over here. Maybe. There we go. And do this. Will it show it? Nope, it's showing that. I don't want to show that. What I want to show is this. So let me make it bigger. Can everybody see that? If your name is not on there, please let me know. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. But if you see your name on there, cool. If you don't see your name on there, let me know so I can put it on there. Speak now or forever hold your cheese. Alrighty then, I'm gonna spin it, and winner is gonna get 2 free pulls out of the pool game. So let's truffle shuffle for a little bit and spin it. All right, investable collectibles. You will get 2 free pulls, regardless if you buy any or not. So investable collectible. I gotta find a paper here. I am inadequately prepared. I'll just use this. All right, so rigged. All right, let's do it again. Let's see what else. Let's see who else. Ooh, just missed. All right, 4 keeps. Zombie, you will get 2 free spins, or 2 free spins, 2 free pulls from the pool game. All right, let's spin it one more time. Super fast, super fast. All right, so that is what we have so far. If we get some more people in, then we'll add them and maybe I'll give some more away. But for now, that's what I got. So yeah, some free spins-aroos for people for pulls. So it's also a marketing tactic, but don't tell nobody. I cannot pronounce the name of this card to save my life. I've heard people like Wildcat MTG and like just literally name this thing like it's nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sound retarded if I try to say it. I'm not even gonna try. I mean, I already have a lisp. It's already hard enough for me to speak real words. Oh man, all these cards, so many cards. I'm trying to give them away. Yeah, I talked about this last night. One of the main reasons why I was doing this pool game, because I've had a lot of people like ask me like, well, why don't you just sell it all online? And it's like the alphabet chef. That's funny. A lot of people are like, just sell it all, like put it online and do. It's like, who? I'm gonna spend more time like trying to sell half this stuff than it's worth. Why not just give it to people? Why not just let people have fun and enjoy it? You know, I mean, I'm a competitive player by heart. Half of the shit in my binder I look at, I'm like, garbage, garbage, garbage. Never gonna play it. Garbage. I mean, this is my modern deck. So it's like, I'm playing, cards that are viable in a format that. So it's like I don't need this stuff. Yes, I mean I have commander decks. I have like 4 commander decks right here. So like look at this. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. So I have a story about that. I'll tell you in a second. So if any if you went to MagicCon Vegas last year, you would know that Richard Kane Ferguson was there last year. And so this is like my pride and joy deck right here. Urza. Like this was my first commander deck back into commander. And yes, it was during Brothers War because I played competitively for a long time, didn't really care about commander, and then started playing commander to teach my daughter magic and stuff. And so, it's like I have my commander decks built. So like, it's one of these things where now that they're built, well, these cards do nothing. So, anyways, that's why I'm giving them away. I'd rather, people enjoy them rather than them just sit in binders. And so, anyways, this box, I sat in the Richard Kane Ferguson line for like 2 hours to get some cards signed by him. And he saw my deck box for the cards that I was getting signed because it was like I got the Vampiric Tutor, because I have a borderless one. I got it signed by him and a couple of those. He saw my deck box. He's like, "Oh, that's a really cool deck box." He's like, "Can I sign your deck box?" I was like, "Yeah, go for it." So he ended up signing my deck box, and I was just like, "Okay, like that's cool." I mean, I like his art. He's got really good art. I have a Dakin from um, Modern Horizons 2 signed by him, even though I don't even use it. I just have it signed and it's sitting there. Yeah, you have you were saying that you have the Mishra one, right? Hold on, I gotta take my sweater off. I think my wife turned the heater on. Oh yeah, you got the Urza one. Okay, I thought you said you had Mishra. Might have been somebody else. Oh no, no, it was Tony. I think it was Tony last night was saying he had the Mishra and the Captain Squid Face. See, I also got this card signed. I'm gonna show you. I also got this card signed because I love to troll some of the people that are like that card's worth $40. Now it's damaged or slightly played or whatever. Screw it. So like I got my. It's kind of hard to see, but I got the Profane Tutor. It's foil, but it's got the gold ink on it. And then where is it? Let's see here. Where'd it go? Where are you? There it is. There's the Vamp Tutor. So borderless Vamp Tutor. Yeah, it's worth money, but you know, it's Richard Kane Ferguson art. Like I love this art, so it's like, why not? What else did I get signed by him? Was that it? I think. Oh yeah, and then my Factor Fiction. That's foil for the deck. So, I think there was like a good couple of cards, and then I got the other artist I really like is Steve Argyle, because he did Liliana the Veil. Liliana the Veil is my favorite Planeswalker, hands down. So I bought because my wife, she doesn't play Magic, she wants to play, but we play Everdale, and so we use play mats when we play Everdale. So I bought her the Liliana the Veil Steve Argyle mat and had him sign the mat, and they shipped it to my house because they didn't have any more at MagicCon Vegas. But I gave it to her for Christmas, and she was happy. So she has 2 play mats, but no decks. So I think she wants a fairy deck. So I'm debating whether if I want to make Una Queen of the Fae or if I'm gonna do the 3-color chick from Throne. I always forget her name. It's like Art Vale or whatever. So yeah. Oh, that's cool. Content creator signed cards. So what does that entail? So my I got my daughter. So I don't know if you guys went to MagicCon, but Nerd Girl and MTG Nerd Girl was there, and I bought the playmat that has her and her dog on it, and I had her sign it for my daughter, and I gave it to my daughter. Jake and Joel, I've heard of them. Yeah, Big Box Dave. Yeah. So everybody that gets into the pool game will be getting one of these sent to them. It's a food token with signed by me. So you'll get one of those in your pools there, bud. So, I mean, I'm not like, you know, Mr. Beast level or even DJ Longhair level, but hey, you know, 17 years from now, it might still be worth a quarter. I was going to go to MagicCon Chicago this year, and I'm glad I didn't because I heard it was a giant cluster. So I went last year. I'm going to try to go again this year, but this year I'm going to try to take the whole family because I really wanted my daughter to experience it and have fun, and then maybe my wife will get into magic more and all that. So I don't know, but I know there's a lot of people talking about going, and I know for me it wasn't too hard because my plane ticket was I think I got one for like 190 round trip. But then again, I flew from like PDX to Vegas. So it's like hub to hub and super cheap because there's always flights going there. So your girlfriend taught you 15 hours ago to play Magic? Oh, bro. I'm like, wait a second. Will you be one of my best mans? I want to get married at Magic On. I guess, yeah. Just a noob with the channel. Hey, aren't we all? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that even with like I'm using StreamYard and there's some stuff like that. I'm just like, I have no clue what I'm doing, but you know what? I'm just gonna mess around. And so last night's stream, I think I spent the first like 10 minutes just trying to get my camera situated because the camera I'm using now, it sits on my monitor in Faces, and because I have a camera on the laptop, I have a camera here, and then I had another camera like up above that was pointing down, and it just decided literally like as soon as I started the stream to just like break, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I have to make some kind of contraption to not hang the mic from my or not hang the camera from my microphone boom arm so that it's a lot more secure. So if I, do this, it doesn't shake it every time. So do you live in Valhalla or something? Be main again, I'm terrible at pronouncing things. I don't even know what that is. Bemidji? Oh god, this is only one binder, and I mean, look at it. Look at this stack right here. Look at it. It's only one binder, and it's thick, boss. Trying to get all this stuff out. Luckily, I bought like I think 1,000 Ultra Pro sleeves, penny sleeves. So hopefully, it's enough. Actually, so back during COVID, like 2019, 2020, I think that's the right time frame. It's been so long. It's been 84 years. No. Um, so I think it was around that time. We lived in Iowa, and I actually lived in Sioux City, Iowa. And so I was only like, 3 hours away from Superfast. Didn't know him at the time. But we actually went traveling during all that. It was actually really nice because so what we did was we got we got a 5 gallon bucket and we bought like a toilet seat lid for it and then bought like disposable bags and stuff because none of the restrooms were open. Like you would go anywhere and they're like, our restrooms are closed due to COVID and blah blah blah. So we were like, hey, let's just go travel and see things. So we went to St. Paul in Minneapolis, went to the Great Mall of America, went to the St. Paul's Cathedral, like things like that. It was awesome. Like nobody around. We just get to walk into places, go look at stuff, and just chill. But yeah, it was fun. We went over to Wisconsin. I'm a huge, so I might piss off uh, Brandon and Investables, but I'm a huge Packers fan. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the Vikings. I strongly dislike them, but I don't hate them. There's only one team in the NFL that I hate, and it's the Cowboys. So, yeah. So we went to the Viking Stadium. I pissed on their stadium, and then we went to the Packers Stadium, and I checked out Lambeau Field and all that. It was super fun. We went to Chicago, and we were gonna go check out Soldier Field and Wrigley Field, and we ended up getting in a car accident. Dude literally sideswipes somebody, pulls out in front of us, and we T-bone them, and then he runs. And so, luckily, our vehicle was. Hey, I told you I dislike them. I don't hate them. Okay, I'm sorry that our organization can actually, draft and, do the things properly. I feel bad for you guys actually, like that your management cannot get their head out of their ass and you know do what they need to do. Hey, I love Aaron Jones. I mean, I'm not surprised he went to the Vikings because of what our front office was doing to him. So I actually hope he succeeds with you guys. He's way better than Dalvin Cook, and I'm sure if you guys get a quarterback and have an offensive line and get some receivers and get some defense, yeah, you might be all right. Just get a whole new team. Oh, I'm just playing. But yeah, no, I mean, my thing is I don't try to talk bad on teams. First of all, because I play fantasy football, so I'll draft any player. I know all the teams, the players, and things like that. And yeah, you traded Diggs, got Jefferson, and then it looks like you guys are trying to trade Jefferson or get rid of him, which doesn't make any sense. But I mean, the dude wants to get paid, and I think he should get paid. He's a great receiver. He absolutely effed me up in fantasy on the teams that I drafted him, but whatever. It is what it is. So I don't know if you guys in Minnesota have the ability to do underdog fantasy, but I actually made a lot of money doing underdog this last year. Um, and the problem is I can't do it in Washington. So I have to literally drive like 30 minutes south and cross over into Oregon to do it. Well, I mean, what's the reason you don't bet on sports investable? Is it because it's rigged? Ooh, look at that nice shiny command tower. I'm curious, like it let's Yeah, it's DFS, Daily Fantasy Sports. I do so. I've been playing in fantasy leagues, like long-term fantasy leagues, for like almost 10 years now. And I win at least one or two of them every year. I'm in like 5 or 6 of them. Um, and this last year, I made the playoffs. I was in 5. I made the playoffs in 4, and I won one, placed second in another one, and placed third in a third one. So, but I know there are some people that don't bet on it because they feel like everything's rigged, and it's like, in my opinion, it's like, okay, if it's rigged, I feel like it would be easier to bet on because if you can guess like and understand who is gonna like what it's gonna be like as far as like I knew the Chiefs were gonna win the Super Bowl. Like you'd have to be a complete moron to think that they weren't gonna win. I mean, it's freaking Taylor Swift. Like they're if you know anything about the NFL, it is registered as an entertainment business, meaning they're there strictly for entertainment. So with all of the Swifties and all the other stuff, it if I had $1 million, I would have bet it on them winning the Super Bowl, like hands down. Now the part that comes in is like, is it going to be overtime? Are they going to win by 3? Like all that other stuff comes into play. So I I have to disagree a little bit with you, Brandon. I don't think Brock Purdy is the next Tom Brady, unless he sells his soul to the devil. But he is a better quarterback than most of the quarterbacks in the league. He's definitely better than Kaepernick ever was because Kaepernick was trash, and it has nothing to do with the political stuff. It just has to do with his actual gameplay was terrible. I call him noodle arm. If you watch him and how he throws, it was garbage. But the fact that Purdy actually has some good he knows how to read his options. He knows how to do the check down. He's good under pressure. And if you look at some of the other quarterbacks out there, they just don't have that. So I think he's somewhat decent. Now, is he a top 5? Absolutely not. Is he a top 10? Maybe. I mean, I could. I don't know if you guys have seen some of my old videos, but man, I could literally talk hours about fantasy and analytics and all this other stuff. Like I've been doing it for so long that it's like I wait until about like I tried following like all of these off season moves and all this stuff going on. I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna check back in August and figure out my fantasy shit from there because there are too many players moving to too many teams. So that's my take on that. But anyways, back to Magic. Yeah, I mean I've been playing since Onslaught, and the evolution of this game, the tournament scene, everything is just it's come a wild direction that I never thought was going to happen. Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, close enough, right? Did the same thing, took him to the Super Bowl and lost it. His team RB and all that wide receiver tight end, the defense. Yeah, but see, Jimmy G is garbage, and he always has been, always will be. He was not a good quarterback ever. The only reason why he had any validity is because he was on the Patriots and he has a ring because of Tom Brady. So that's why Jimmy G has any relevancy in any conversation and any reason why he ever played on other teams other than the Patriots. I think I'm gonna get back into making videos for fantasy this year. I took a break from it, but I think I'm gonna get back into it because I mean this is supposed to be Magic will be like the main source of things on this channel, but I want it to be a gaming channel to where I do and I feel like playing fantasy is like playing a game. So just a different type of game. I mean, I've played all kinds of things. I've played League of Legends. I've played World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. See, I'm a DJ in my other life. Yeah. So he took them to the Super Bowl just like Purdy and lost it. The same thing because of who he had on the team, who made him good. I think of it as Brock was on their team. He wouldn't have gone. Maybe. I mean, it's hard to compare Raheem Mostert to Christian McCaffrey because they are two completely different running backs. And then you look at the receivers. Debo is not what he used to be. They've tried to do him with jet sweeps and other things too much, and it has cost him a lot of his body. And whereas Ayuk is good, probably their best receiver, better than Debo. I just don't think you can make the same argument with the running back situation, and the defense was way better this year than it was when Jimmy G was there. And it's interesting to see the defense starting to get gutted, which doesn't make any sense to me. But it's also because they probably just don't have the money to keep them. So, but I mean, yes, there are some similarities, but I do think the comparison isn't as apples to apples as it could be. And I think it's more apples and oranges. But I mean, I see where you're going with it. So yeah, so back to the pool game stuff. I just remembered. So this is the giveaway on the channel when we get to 250 subs, which we're like 110 away now. Um, this will be it's a foil deflecting squat. This will be put on the wheel, depending on where I place it on the tier of however many pools are sold. Then it goes on there. Another item that will get put on the wheel is two of each color oil slick lands. So I've got 2 plains, 2 islands, 2 swamps, 2 mountains. So you get basically a complete pack there from the complete bundle. And then there is 1 of each of the pathway lands, borderless. There is also this thing. It's a completely sealed, unsanctioned. I've had this thing ever since it came out. Never opened it. Only kept it because of these lands that were in here. So those lands are in here. It's completely sealed. So if you want, you can crack it open, leave it up, play with it, do whatever you want with it. And then there is one of these in the pool game that somebody will randomly get, hopefully. And then there is one to be put on the prize wheel. This is the prize wheel one that I was showing you. So yeah, we're giving away 3 Sheldreds on this channel. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very nice. But yeah, just hanging out, giving stuff away, doing my thing. But you guys, I know some of you may have been on during the DJ stream earlier that we were all talking about the giant beaver. um, are any of you actually buying sealed product of the Thunder Junction? Or are you just buying singles? Or are you just bypassing the whole set completely? What's up, BJ? You off fighting holy cows with Richie tonight, or are you just doing whatever? I'm with you on that fish game. You asking me or people in chat? Because obviously you know what I'm gonna say to that. Because if you're asking me, like, can't name names, but is requested to go private. Oh, I mean, hmm, I have a feeling I know who may have said that. Um, so I won't say it either. But I thought it was fine. I thought it was hilarious. But then again, that's like asking, what's a good analogy for that? I can't even think of something funny, but I feel like that's just like if you're asking me that, I'm like if you were to hang out with me in person and there's like we're not doing lives and stuff like this, multiply that by like 100 of what I was like, and it gets much worse, I guess, for some people. Like, I don't know. I really don't give a shit about. Yeah, I really don't care too much about um, people's opinions very often when it comes to a lot of things. Just because I feel like I don't know. A lot of it was my upbringing. I was adopted by my great aunt and uncle, so they were born in the 30s and 40s. So that should give you some context into the type of world I grew up in. And so I feel like I'm a boomer at heart, but also like not completely an asshole. So I don't know. I'm super into dark humor. I mean, I'll laugh at dumb shit that happens to me that's really really serious at times. I like to find the humor in everything. I mean, if you really want to get a deeper understanding of kind of who I am, I guess, there is a video on my channel where I go into a lot of things that have happened in my life. And I'm a very open person. Like, some people would be like, you should keep that under wraps, like it's private and all that. But realistically, I feel like why not share it? And because there's going to be somebody out there that's going through something like that, and they're like, damn, like there's other people out there that go through the same thing I'm going through. Like it feels good to not be alone. And so I feel like the more you can share and open up and help other people connect and understand that like these things that are happening to you as an individual also happen to other people. So it's like I don't know. I feel like it's this weird like bonding to another human being of understanding like, hey, you went through some fucked up shit. I went through some fucked up shit. We all went through some fucked up shit. Like, wow, okay, I don't feel so bad now. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel. But awesome, you got a sixth edition pack? That's cool. I don't even know what's in sixth edition. Let's look. I'm curious now. It's probably everything that's in seventh edition, you moron. No, that's what I'm thinking to myself. Like, it's corset. I think that's still the raft that has the thong. Let's see, sixth edition. Let's see, what's the heater out of that set? Dang it! Oh, Vampiric Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, City of Brass, Final Fortune, Worldly Tutor. Nice. Dang, one pack is like 36 to 43 bucks on TCG. Yeah, Dave came in swinging for the fences. That's for sure. I think me and Dave are a lot alike when it comes to shit like that. Do 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 do. I wonder if this is worth anything. Probably not. Probably worth a little bit more than the cardboard it's printed on. Opposition. Wow, opposition has two P's, dumbass, not three. So you're gonna open that on camera, or what are you gonna do with that sixth edition pack there, investable? You gonna do a battle for it or something? Eat the pack. So it's funny you say that, but should I whack it with my axe? Yes. Yeah. So there was a guy I knew back when Tarmogoyfs, like when Tarmogoyf first came out with like a $2 card, and then eventually it went to like $100, $150 card. But when they were like $2, this guy used to buy every Tarmogoyf he could because he lost to it in a draft and was so pissed that he would literally buy Tarmogoyfs and eat them after he bought them from the people. Because they don't have foils in sixth edition, do they? I think it wasn't until seventh edition they made foils, right? So in sixth edition, whatever you get, you get. So it's like his Vamp Tutor is the biggest hit in that entire set. Jeez, a moderately played one for $52 when there's a near mint for 38. That's funny. I always laugh when people post like that. Record it, post it. Man, how would you feel if you axe a sixth edition near mint Empiric Tutor? Just fine. Yeah, I figured you would say that. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. I'm curious. What's the most expensive uncommon in this set? Oh, it's Enlightened Tutor. Duh. I forgot that was a uncommon. Yeah. So Enlightened and Worldly were both uncommon in that set. So it was mystical. Got Goblin Recruiter in there. Armageddon. That's funny. Curse Totem was in the set. I literally just pulled a couple out of this binder, but I have the Modern Horizons one, so I don't think it's worth that much. Or did it go up again? Cursed Totem. Yeah, they're only like $1.48 for the regular ones. I thought it was funny when Joey kept axing all the collector boosters of Lord of the Rings that he could. God, that would have been that he would have went down in history for being the guy who axed the One Ring. Like, I think that would be a bigger event in Magic history than being the one who finds it. Because at that point, like, what does Wizards do? Like, they're like, oh no, the one ring has been axed, and the part that makes it even more like flavor just sweet is that it says indestructible on it, and he freaking axes it. that would have just been like the best irony in the world. The part that really got me with the whole One Ring, that made me really, like, just sit back and laugh at Wizards and their whole quality control and everything, that the thing only got, like, a 9 grade. Like, this is supposed to be, like, the most sought after card, and it only gets a 9. I might be wrong, it might have been a 9.5, but I'm pretty sure it was a 9. And it's like, really, Wizards? You're gonna make this super sought after card, and it's not even gonna be, like, quote unquote perfect? That's what made me laugh so hard about it. I would have taken a whole box of the range. Oh, yeah, that'd have been funny to watch. Just blasting away on the One Ring. Oh, look at that guy. Tempest. It's my Pinkertons video. Oh no, my headset is dying and I can't listen to music if it dies. I think it's worth like $1, Brandon. It's not like super expensive. It's just a Tempest card. That's all. In fact, now I'm gonna have to look it up just to see. Escaped Scape Shifter. Where did he escape from? I have no idea. Yep, it's worth $1. Nailed it. So everybody that's in chat, what is, and it can be any card. It could be an unhinged card. It can be any card that's ever been printed by Wizards, not one that you've created. But what is your favorite card? Like, no questions asked. Like, if somebody was like, "This is your favorite card," and you just said this card, and I'll tell you mine, but I'm not going to tell you until after you guys put yours. Snapcaster Mage is a fun one. I like that card. I actually have a funny story with Snapcaster Mage, but hey, guess what? I have a funny story for everything. No, I'm kidding. But I actually do have a good story with Snapcaster Mage. I've been playing for so long. It's like you have a lot of experiences the longer you do something, and yeah, it harkens back to the days of when I was a judge and judged the game. So yeah, rules lawyer, because who needs them? We got 6 people watching, so should be like 3 other people, 4 other people. Nicobolus. Okay, so you're talking about like Legends Nicobolus, or are we talking like Planeswalker Nicobolus? I'm assuming you're talking about the one from Legends or Chronicles or whatever you want to call it. OG Nicobolus. Yeah, that's what I figured. When you said Nicol Bolas, it's exactly where my head went. But some people may like the Planeswalker more. I don't know. So this is hands down my favorite card in Magic. The art, the flavor, everything. I love this card. That's the only one you need, or is that the only one? Yeah, you only need only the expensive OG version needed for nice. What does one of those go for? I don't know. I want to say like what 60, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've looked him up. Nicol Bolas. I was close. You can get one for like 74. So market price is like 184 because it is a reserve list card, if I remember correctly. So they moderately played ones for like 74 to 80. But honestly, if I'm going to get one of those, I'm like, if I'm getting it for a collection, I'm keeping that bad boy. Even the chance of getting it graded, I'd probably go for a near mint. You have the Chronicles one, huh? Yep, good old rocket powered turbo slug. That's my favorite. Such an amazing card. It's the only card in Magic to have super haste. It's so fast, it can attack the turn it attacks. No, it's not double strike. It has super haste. Go look it up on TCG Player. You know what? Here, let me get a link. There you go. Click that link and check it out. So it's an unhinged card. That's why. It's like a super like just if you've ever looked at like unglued, unhinged, unstable, infinity, like the fun sets that aren't playable, Well, I take that back because some of the cards in Infinity are, but majority of them aren't. But that's where it comes from. So it's like there's one card called like Little Girl. She costs half a white mana, and she's a one half power and toughness. So there's funny little things like that. Like I think Super Fast, one of his favorite cards is big scary monster or something like that, or big hairy monster. I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's like 2 cards that you have to like put together. All right, if you're still here and you're in the chat, type in the chat, I want free shit or free stuff. Type, I want free stuff. Except DJ, not DJ. I don't want to give him anything. I'm just playing. I already gave you free stuff. You know it too. But I'll still give you more. I don't care. Where's all that stuff you sent me? I'll just send it back to you. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, it's fine, bro. I'm just messing with you. Come on, don't get your feelings hurt. You're going to take it and you're going to like it. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win. It's going to be a wheel thing. So, all right. So, I also need everybody to put 5 numbers. Pick 5 numbers from 1 to 100. This doesn't have to do whether you win or not. It's a weird little thing that I'm going to do. So like if you do like I'm going to put it in chat so you can see what I'm talking about here. So just do something similar to that. Okay? And then that'll give me a way to randomize something here. So just do that. I know I'm making you guys do like complicated shit. They're like, I had to work for my free stuff. Look at that. Chaos Moon from Ice Age. That's random. Techno Squirrels Rising is the working title, or Techno Squirrels Rise. I think Rising sounds better. What's the question? So there is no question. What I'm asking you to do is like how they did above. I want you to put 5 numbers in that are any number from 1 to 100. Just pick 5 numbers in between 1 and 100. Okay, I think those are finally done. Right. So, wonder if Cosmic like fell asleep or took off or hey, what's up, hillbilly? Dag blang it. I thought it was a math question. Like, no, it's Wait, why are you still up? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyways, not gonna question it. But hillbilly, if you want in, put you want some free stuff, put 5 numbers of your choice from 1 to 100, like the guys did above, if you can see it. Let's see. Investable. Oh, I know. I'm sure you want to. I'm sure you want this map. I got this playing in the Star City Games Regional Championships. You would have been paying attention last night. You would have saw it last night too. All right, here we go. Brandon is the big. Oh, hillbilly got in there. Let me do it. I'll make 2 winners here. So Brandon won. We'll put hillbilly on here. We'll do 2 winners. Just why not? Didn't wait long enough for hillbilly. Spin it again here. And oh, look at that! We put hillbilly on and he wins. Hilarious. Okay. So, all right. So we got Brandon and hillbilly. So here we go. Here's what's gonna happen. So let's get it back over to here. So bring these bad boys over. Whoop. Okay. So let me go up to mine real quick here. So we'll go even. So 1 and then 4. Do 4 and then 78. We'll just go about right there. And then 93 will go about right there. Okay, and then next one. So we'll go to this. See here. That's an even number. So we'll go on this side again. So it'll be 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, and 69. Be about right there. Okay. Then Brandon. So that's an odd number. So we're going to go on this side now and go to, so 1, 11, 11, and then 69, we'll just go right there. And then 42, we'll go right there. And then 96, we'll go like right here. See what we get out of there. Okay. And then we have investable numbers. So that's even again. So we'll go 7. So 7. And then 11, we'll go about right there. And 46, we'll go about right there. 77, we'll go about right there. And 98, we'll go about right there. And then Hillbilly's numbers. Oh, DJ. Damn. Okay. Thanks. I must have. Yeah. Must have. Okay, we got those two. So let's see here. That's an odd number again. So we'll go to this side. So 2. Oh, look at that. You got a nice little command tower. Oil. And then 9. 9. And then 16. Be about right there. 21. And 29. And then hillbillies. So what I'm doing is I'm just like going through the stack at random. So 7. I went odd, even. And then hillbillies numbers. So 3. We'll just go to number 3 here. Hillbilly only picked 4 numbers. He didn't understand the assignment, but whatever. It's fine. I'll pick another one down here. All right. So Mr. Brandon will be sent all of this right here. This is what he won. 1:30 a.m. Oh, I read that as like 1:30 and I'm here drunk. But it's not. I drank too much tea. Okay. So this is what you're going to be shipped with your stuff, Brandon. You got a Sentinel, the Nameless City, Ujitai Master, Tanos, Arcady Sabbath, Fortified Village, Absorb. My camera's freaking out. Let's see if I can get it to stabilize. Grand Squall, Shahili, Stasis Coffin, a foil command tower, Warden of the Inner Sky, Complete the Circuit, Spectre of Mortality, Hoarding Broodlord, Pestilence, Geist of St. Trath, Throne of the Grim Captain. Is that Captain? Yeah. Spinal Embrace, Softer Shop, Sungrass Prairie, Kite Sail, Foil Chandra, Overmaster, Red Cap, Breaches, Mind Leak, this guy, Pyroblast, and Olivia's Attendant. So that is everything that you won. Now, we put that to the side and save that. So that's all going to get shipped to you. Here, I got a little baggie right here. Nice. Put that in there and save that for you. Put on here. Brandon. All right. And now Hillbilly's turn. Let's see what he gets. All right, so 1, that's odd. So let's scroll back up. Let's get that one. And then we'll do Sonic Orchard. Then we'll go about right here. Go about right here. And right here. All right. And then we got another odd. So we go to this side. I guess you can't see it very well. Okay, there we go. Another. Oh, moved it, but it was odd. All right. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll go way down here to 69. That sounded wrong. We'll go way down here to 69. No, that's not what I meant. All right, roll it. That's an odd one again. So 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 42. Oh, we'll do 69. And we'll go way down here for a 98. All right. So that's that one. Now we're on an investable set of numbers here. 3. Odd again. Jeez. All these odds. All right. Key to the city. And then 11. We'll go there. Go 46 right there. Go 77 right there. And we'll go there for 98. All right. Yeah, no problem, guys. Got any beavers? No, I don't. Not yet. Maybe we'll get some in the maybe whoever wins the box will get some beavers. Get some foil beavers. That'd be cool. All right, so DJ and Hillbilly numbers. So let's roll for that. That is an even number. So we go to this side. So we go 2, go right there. 9, we'll go right there. 16, we'll go right there. 21, and the other one. All right, and then is an even again with 18. So we'll go 3, and then 65. We'll go like right there. 79, and that. And then we'll do 1 from way down here. All right. So let me move these out of the way. So I had you guys pick numbers so I can just randomly count down the stacks to see where we grabbed from. That's all it was. It was all a ploy. No. So Hillbillies is going to be a Denalia, Benalia's Hope, Savior, Force Fruition, Stalactite Stalker, Raging Battle Mouse. Wow, I'm way off camera. Midnight Clock, Academy Lore Master, the Rat King, Calamity Bear, Red Sun's Twilight, Bedrock Tortoise, Ashiok, Black Market Tycoon, Phyrexian Revoker, Obscuring Haze, Likeness Looter, Key to the City, Siddha, Phyrexian Revoker, Canopy Vista, and then this guy, and then this thing, Spear, Tears, Beachhead, Twins, Duelist, The Call, Orchard, and a foil Hinterland Harbor. So that's all for you, MTG Hillbilly. So see if I got another little bag. I do. I got a bag right over here. So throw that in there. And yep. So I will need you to hit me up on Discord, Hillbilly, so I can send that to you. I'll be shipping all of this stuff after the pool game just to make it easier in case you guys buy pools and it'll go with there. So yeah. So this is all stuff that I'll be giving away on the channel. Like these piles right here are going to be part of the, like I said, I'm going to go through them and see if there's anything worth. I mean, I know there's cards that I just gave away that were worth, $2, $3, $4. But like I said, I don't play them. What does it matter to have them in my binder? So I'm going to go through them. If they're worth a good amount of money, they'll go into the pool game. If they're worth the cardboard that it's printed on, or more but less than pool game value, then it'll go into the pile of stuff that I already kind of have. And if you pull the card, let me see if I can find one. If you pull this card, which is the wheel spot in cards, basically what's going to happen is you're going to get an additional spot on the wheel, and then I'm gonna roll a 6-sided die like this. And so it says 4. Then I'll just pull 4 at random and put them in your stack. Oh, hey DJ, look at this dice. You like that dice? Yeah. Look at that. There you go, DJ. You're gonna really get. Oh, that's wrong. So I have one somewhere. Where did it go? Got one that's got like 7 of these in them. Yeah, I've got all different colors. I just don't know where the rest of them. But yeah, I was talking about these earlier because I was like, oh, you'd really like these. Yeah, I got them from a store in Fresno. I don't think they have them anymore. But so the way you would get these is you would go play F&M, and if you won F&M, they would give you one of these, and instead of paying the F&M fee, you could trade it in as your entry fee. But I kept all mine. I was like, I'm never trading these in. But yeah, that's how I got a hold of those. I actually have a ton of them. I just got to figure out where the other ones went. Might send you one, DJ, just so you can have one. I'm trying to find my bag. I'll find them. They're somewhere. I got all kinds of stuff everywhere. So I bought these. I have spec on these. I bought 4 just because they're like I have 4 in here, but they're foil extended art. Millennium Counters, calendars. Jesus, words are hard. Bought these because it's like one of those weird cards where it's like, oh, it's got a cool win condition, and any of you know, I spec hard back when Revlin riches were like a quarter, and I ended up having like 100 copies of them, and ended up selling them for a good amount of money. But I always buy cards like that that have those odd win conditions to them because you never know, someone might like break it, and then you've got this card that like, oh, look how much it's worth now. It's funny because we were just talking about what was it like Fervent Champion and the new card from Thunder Junction. Oh yeah, I got these I can throw in the pool game. Look at that. Oh man, I don't know if I want to get rid of this. Look at that. Nice little damnation. No, my music stopped. Must watch me or must listen to music. Yeah, damnation's nice. So I can't get rid of these. So one of them's foil, one's regular, because my daughter pulled these when we went to Wild's pre-release, and she's like, "You better not get rid of them, Dad." Yeah, I've also got a couple scalding turns that I'm saving for myself, because I want to rebuild Storm, but I don't know if I actually want to do it. For real. Yeah, no. Uh, her and mom. There's an Argentum armor. Look at that. Oh, here's one I should throw in there, right? Look at that one. I just found that. Didn't even know I had one of those. So here's two spicy cards that I've been I traded a guy for these. I've been holding on to them. They're in relatively good condition. A Winter Orb and an Ashnod's Altar, and might save those for a spicy time. I don't even remember how much these are. Let's see here. Where's my TCG? There it is. Winter Orb. This one's a revised. So it's only like 13 bucks. Well, not crazy expensive. You can tell by the lettering on it, but it's in fairly good condition. Like it's got a little bit of wear on the back, but as far as the face value goes, it's still fairly decent. I mean, it's nothing to scoff at. And then this Ashnod, it's cut pretty bad. You can see it's up higher than it should be. It's yeah, so it's not like it's like minty condition. But it's still an Ashnod altar, which people always look for. I think this one's worth a yeah, it's only worth like $4 because of all the reprints. This one is Chronicles, but yeah, they're fun little cards that I picked up that I've just been kind of holding. But yeah, I think I'm gonna throw those in the pool game. Those will move here. Definitely gonna throw that heroic intervention in there. That's got to be worth something. Card's always sought after, even though it has been reprinted. It's still worth something. AFR version, still $12. Still a good hit if you hit it. Ah, no. Trying to dang it. Everyone gets seasick. Fix the camera a little bit. There we go. It's straighter. I'm sorry. I have OCD. So if it's just off just slight, I'm going to be like, no. So, I wonder if this armor is worth anything. I don't know if it's ever been. It was at one point worth a little bit, but I don't know if it's gone up or down. Oh yeah, whole 80 cents. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. All right, those get to go over here. I believe they're not worth a whole lot. These are worth. Jesus, it's already been 2 hours. I told myself, oh, I only streamed for an hour, and then look what you guys did. You guys made me stay up longer than I thought. It's all your guys' fault. I take no blame. No, but it's been super fun chatting with you guys and hanging out. Let's see. Overgrown farmland. It's worth $5. That's a decent hit. Storm carved That was I think is like $8 or $9. I want to say. Let's see. Foil ones are $8. These ones are like 5. So yeah, it's still good. So we'll throw those in the pool game. I need sleeves. Donde está el sleeves? There we go. There's some sleeves. Yeah, I'm blaming you, Fish Games. It's all your fault. These bad boys in there. There we go. Some more stuff added. Do more added as we go. So throw that in Hillbilly's thing. Gotta do another one here. Another one bites the dust. I'm sure I'll walk downstairs and see my wife pass out on the couch watching Netflix, and Netflix will be asking her if she's still watching. Oh, Justin, if you're still on, thank you for becoming a member on the Patreon. Thank you so much. I just saw the notification. I don't know where my phone is. There it is. Sorry, I was reading a comment somebody responded to on one of the MTG Attitude. That was funny. All right, guys. Well, you are still here. Okay. Um, and oh, okay. Everyone all of a sudden, hey, I'm here. Whoa, what's going on? No, I was saying thank you to Justin if he was still here for becoming a Patreon member, and yeah, super awesome. If you are still here, I think just say hi or something or whatever. But the so I saw you wanted 10 pools. You either send it through PayPal or Venmo. Let me know, and then what's going to happen is um, you're going to get 4 wheel spots. So because you bought 10 pools, so 5 pools would give you a wheel spot additional. So you get it's 2 per 5. So you're getting 4 additional. You're getting 4 wheel spots. So that's how it's going to work. And then if you get any more during the game, they'll be added on. But you're guaranteed to have at least 4. So And then you do not have any free ones yet, because I'll probably still give more of those out. I might get on tomorrow and stream while I go through and go through this stuff and figure out values and sleeve, and I still got all these sleeves to put all of this in and then put them in a box and all that other fun stuff. So this is all the prep work for the game. Yay! Which, like 90% of the stuff will probably still be with me after the game, but sorry. After this pool game is done, because we probably won't sell out, but it would be amazing if you guys prove me wrong, which just throwing it out there. But anyways, I'll probably do another one in May, and I'll do another one in June. Although June, I don't know exactly if I will do one in June, because June is going to be a wild month for me. We have my wife's family coming up. They're staying with us for a couple days. There's some other stuff going on. And school's getting out. It's at the end of the softball season, so I gotta really figure out June. But if we do it, it'll probably be later June, like the 27th, 20th to 27th, unless something else happens, and then I might just entirely diss June and move it to July. So, but yeah, it'll probably just be like this rolling game, kind of like Twiddler's thing, until I get to a point where I can't do it anymore because I've run out of points, or something like that. So basically, what I'm trying to do is give away my shit because give away and pool game it so that other people can enjoy it and at least use the money for the channel to do giveaways and other fun stuff. That's literally what I'm going to do with the money. I'll probably take some of it and use it for things for a little bit because of not having a job but still looking for one and doing Instacart on the side. But 90% of it will go back into the channel for giveaways and other things. So, I definitely want to try to find some older boxes of Magic, and try to do a fun discounted, not discounted, but not where it'll cost you an arm and a leg to try to get into the battle, if that makes sense. So, if I were to get my hands on a Lorwyn box or something, try to sell it a little bit below what a pack would go for, or something like that. I don't know. Just some food for thought of what I want to try to do in the future. It won't necessarily be a Lorwyn. It might be some other, other sets or whatever. So I don't want to do what everybody else is doing, where it's all the new stuff. I want to try to go to the older stuff, the nostalgia stuff, the stuff that people actually enjoy. Like me, who back in the day I wish I still had it all, but I opened probably 9 boxes of Shadowmourne at one point, because we used to sit in my garage, my parents' garage. Me and my buddies, we used to draft it, and then I had boxes on boxes of freaking commons and uncommons. So I don't have it anymore, but it was a fun set to open, fun set to draft. But things like that, I want to go back down memory lane and get some people in. I need a Battle Bond box to that. That would be a fun one to do. Yeah, I didn't mind opening Battle Bond. I think I was opening that when I was in Iowa. Or is that Battle Bond 2? Whatever. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm tired. So, all right. Thank you guys for stopping by. It's been fun, but I got to get to bed. I got a long day tomorrow. It's Friday. Plus, if I'm gonna be able to make it on the Super Fastest show, I need some sleep. So, it's been awesome hanging with you guys. Thank you so much for being in the chat, just being you guys. It's fun. So, yeah. See you guys maybe tomorrow. If you're not already in my Discord, the Discord link is down below on the video. But if you are a Patreon member, it automatically invites you to Discord because you get a specialty thing for being a Discord member. Depending on your tier, depends on the color of your name in my Discord. So you get a cool little highlighted colored for your Discord name. So it's one of the perks of being a Patreon, so people can recognize you in the Discord. So, anyways, it's been fun. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a good night. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay surfing, my friends. Stay well.